Wrecks are one of the best creatures for raids and boss fights on the island, but their massive health pools and high damage attacks make them a difficult early game tame. That's why I decided to design a Rex trap that's cheap and easy to build, works with outdoors, and when expanded can trap multiple Rex at the same time. And in this video I'm going to show you what I came up with. Let's get cracking. Alright Tinkers, I'm Toastbloke and I'm back in ARK Survival Ascended to share with you my Rex trap design. And here it is. I know it doesn't look like your conventional trap, but I can assure you, this shop front, this porch, whatever you want to call it, is a very, very effective way of trapping Rexes. Now before we get started, I want to explain the format of the video. I'll be breaking this down into 3 parts. In the first one, I'm going to show you how to build a trap. Then I'm going to show you how to use it. And then finally, I'm going to show you how to modify it to get it to work for you in all sorts of scenarios, but more importantly, catch multiple Rexes at the same time. Now, before we get started with that, why don't we take it for a spin? I've got Toasty the Pteranodon here. So let's just fly over to this huge pen that I've built and you'll see, because its head is sticking out, I've got a Rex in here waiting to aggro and kite into the trap. Now, this Rex is only a level 50 because I want a bit of trinket quite quick later in the video. But we'll just get it in the trap for starters if it will aggro on us. And we will show you how this works. Nice one, here we go. So, I want to make sure that I run and kite this Rex through the center of the trap. The Rex will walk through the trap or go through the trap no matter how far ahead of it I am. I wanted to make sure that we beat the path in with this trap build, so that's what I did. So if I jump on here and turn around, you'll see it doesn't try to avoid it, it walks straight in. And what you need to do is you need to get the Rex to step onto the foundation. If it doesn't step onto the foundation, it's not trapped. But if it does, like it has, I can actually do a full 360 of the trap and the Rex will stay in there, it won't get out, it is stuck, well and truly. So this is a really, really good trap design. You are 100% safe using it. Unless you're daft, like, I mean, if you're going to walk too close to the Rex, that's on you. But you can legit stand on the opposite side, kite the Rex in, not take any damage, and trap your Rex. So that is what's happening. Let's show you how to build it. The Rex is out of the trap and back in the pen, and I have all of the structures that I need to show you how to build this trap. Now, it's only 10 structures you're going to want, super simple, and those are going to be 3 stone foundations, 4 stone pillars, and 3 stone roofs. Super cheap, like I say, and even better, it's an easy build. So let's get on to that part. The first step is to face the direction you want the Rex to enter the trap from. So I'm going to turn around and look at my pen, do a 180 here, because the Rex is over there, and I'm going to be kiting it in from that direction. After I've done that, I'm going to take out my stone foundation, and this is the one part you have to be super particular about, okay? You want to get the foundation, you want to line it up where you want it, and then you want to click fire once to lock its position. From there, you are going to raise it as high as you can, and then place it. It's important that you raise the foundation, and I'll explain why in just one moment. First though, I'm going to snap another one to the left, and another one to the right, and that is the base of the trap built. And the cool thing is, if you're on the flat, you can actually run over this, which is super nice. Although, you don't even have to run over this trap. You can run around it and stand on the other side. So, you're going to be good either way. Now, the reason that we get this raised as high as we can on the foundation is because the way the trap works is, the Rex has to be able to step under the ramps and onto the foundation. And it's not until it stands on the foundation that it gets trapped between the ramp and the foundation. The problem is, if this is too low, the ramp isn't high enough for the Rex to get under. So make sure you raise the foundations. Or more importantly, if you're on a bank, face this downhill. 2 things you need to be thinking about there. But once you're done, you're ready to build the rest of the trap. And that is a breeze. You're going to take out the stone pillars. You're going to pop one on the outside corner of the front of the trap. And then another on top. And you can repeat that on the other side right away if you want, or you can add that in at the end. But I like to do it like this. Then I'm going to grab my stone roof, switch it into a ramp, and I'm going to snap it to the top of the pillar. And you want it to be on the outside of the foundation, and you need the snap point where the ramp is sloping down and away from the foundation. So that one there. Once you've got that, you're just going to snap another one beside it, and another one beside that. And believe it or not, that is the trap finished. It is so simple, so easy. So there you go. There's your Rex trap. Let's show you how to use it. The There's a few things you might want to know to get this working to the best of its ability. But I'm going to fly back down here on Toasty the Pteranodon. And should we kite it on a tame? I think we should. Let's use the RG because it's here and I've done nothing with it yet. What's the point in having it? So let's just jump over here. I'm going to park this in front of the pen and then hop off. We'll go and get the gate open because we need the Rex out. Hopefully it's going to aggro. Away, are you there? Away, pet lamb. Go on, Sonny Jim. Nice one. So the Rex is going to aggro on me and I'm just going to fly. And we'll look behind us just to make sure it's coming. You can keep a decent distance if you want, but we'll slow down a little, just make sure it's still on us. We're fine on the RG. And I'm just going to fly through here. And you can go through here on any creature that you have that can fit through there. And again, as long as the Rex stands onto the foundation, it is trapped. It's in there forever. It's never getting out. So that is that part done. When you have the Rex trapped, it's just a matter of getting out whatever you plan to trank your Rex with. And then you're going to start popping it with the tranks. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to knock this down. And then I'm going to tame it up. And I'm going to show you how to get it out of the trap. And then we'll move on to the next section. But yeah, basically, this has been a bit of a faff, this trap, trying to get it right. I've actually gone back to a fairly early version of the trap. I've done all sorts with this. And the reason it didn't work when I first tried this trap was because I lowered the foundation instead of raising it. So, like I say, it's super important to raise that foundation. You need that height for the Rex to get under the roof. If you don't have that height, it's not going to work. But yeah, if you do, it works like a charm every time. The Rex can't get out, it's just stuck there. So, there we go. What I'll do is I'll continue peppering away at this. You've got to be going down soon, Howie. You barely got any levels? Come on. My word. Maybe not. I'm glad I didn't pick a 150. Hey, there we go. And it's down. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some prime meat or some mutton. And we are going to get this tamed up. There we go. My Rex is up. And isn't he a beauty? That was super, super easy to do. And that's what I love about this trap. Not only can you get the Rex in and beat pathfinding, it stays in. And when you tame it, you know, everything feels good. Except one thing. Except one thing. I'm going to saddle this up just to show you, right? You cannot ride this Rex out of the trap. It's so stuck in here, there is no way you are getting it out, okay? It's just in there. Can't get it to follow you out. The Rex should be following us. Let's just see. It's going to do anything? No. It's legit in there forever if you've built this correctly. So follow the instructions carefully. There is one way you can get them out, which if you've got cryopods, you already know. You're just going to walk over, take your cryopod and get it out of the trap using that method. But there's also one you can do early game and it's super easy. All you want to do is take out the middle foundation from the base of the trap. The rest of the trap stays standing and then your Rex can either follow you out or you can ride it out. And I think it can leave in both directions if I remember correctly. So let's give this a whistle. Oh no, the RG's coming. The Rex just seems like it wants to stay today. Let's ride it out. You can whistle it out. I've done it before. But let's just walk over the center foundation. And away we go. And like I say, you can leave out the back, out of the front. It's up to you. And then as soon as that's done, all you're going to do is pop your foundation back in so that the trap is ready to go again. And really, it's as simple as that. It couldn't be easier. Now then, that is the trap. That is how to build it and use it. I want to show you some modifications now, so let's get ready for that. The first modification I want to show you isn't really a modification, if I'm honest, but it is super important. I like my traps to work anywhere on the map within reason, and sometimes it's hard to get things to work on a bank or on a slope. Both of these are built on a fairly flat area, and that allows me to raise the foundation to get this high enough without any problem. But what if you wanted to tame something that was above you on a hill? I've already said building so the Rex is running up the hill is super easy because you can raise the foundation and get the height on the side that the Rex will be running from. But if you are building for it to run down a hill, it can be a little bit tricky, and I'll show you what I mean. For example, I'm going to be facing up the hill because the Rex is over there, let's imagine. And I'm going to raise the foundation and place it. If you look at this side, this is great. The Rex has to step up onto here and the roof is going to be high enough. If I go onto this side, it's not really that high. And although it looks high, the point at which the Rex leaves the ground here with its foot is fairly level to the top of the foundation, which means it won't be able to get under the roof in a lot of scenarios. So the way that you fix this is what you want to do is you want to place the first stone foundation and lower it all the way down. Place that. Then you're going to snap one beside it to the higher snap point, like so. Pick the first one back up and then continue with the rest of your trap build. And you'll already notice that we've got quite a bit of extra height here. And if I have a look at this point in particular, because I'm not quite parallel to the slope, there's a much bigger distance in height from the top of the foundation to where the Rex would be stepping from. So that is something to bear in mind when you are building on a slope. But I just think it's easier to just do it normally and look down the hill, get the Rex to run up. I'm sure you can kite it around. But there we go. That is the first little modification you might want to make to your trap. The other is putting some ramps in front of here. Now, ramps are a bit iffy. The roofs are definitely iffy. I've found that stairs are the best. So if you did want to put something in front of your foundations to run up, then you can use stairs. But I recommend just running up to this, running around it and standing on the other side. The Rex will still follow you through. So that's something you can do and mess about with if you want, but it's not something I like to do. It's just a waste of extra materials that I don't need to spend. So next thing, I want to show you how to catch multiple Rex at once. I have 5 Rex in my pen now, right? This is a little bit of fun, but I enjoy it because it's fun probably. I'm going to get some foundations. I'm going to place the first one, raised, remember? And then I'm going to make this a little bit wider, right? Let's do this. How many is that? That's 4 foundations, 6. Should we go for more? Should we go for 8 wide? Let's go for 8 wide. And like I say, I want these nice and high. I'm facing where the Rexes are going to be coming from. Then I'm going to get my pillars in the outside corners. And then we are going to grab the ramps again. So the stone roof, change it into a ramp because I've got it as stairs currently, and just snap it to the front so that it slopes down and away from the foundation. And then you just go all the way across. It's really as simple as that. Now you might think, oh no, but the pillars won't be there to keep the Rex trapped in. It'll turn around. It doesn't. It is stuck between the foundation and the ramp, and it just skates and slides. You can get 1 Rex in here and it'll just do a little bit of a moonwalk across the whole trap, and it won't come out, I can promise you. But let's show you this in action. I'm a little bit worried about Toasty being here. Let's quickly move Toasty out of the way because they're probably going to want to snack on you, right? You just get over here. You can't land in water, I know, but land there, that's fine. And we'll get going with this. I could have probably kited them in on Toasty, to be honest, but I think you get that idea. If a creature can fit through there, it can kite the Rex. So, let's go. Let's get these aggroed. Alright guys, how you doing? Hey, come party. When you come and check this out. Just going to run through. There's 1 Rex not coming, because that's just how ARK is sometimes. But we'll have a good few here, and as long as they walk in, they've got to step on the foundation. There's 1 there in the middle that isn't stepping on the foundation. Now it is. The other one's caught back up. Can we get that one in on the foundation? Just going to have to scoot these along. Like I say, they'll moonwalk. And there we go. I have 5 Rexes in 1 trap, all at the same time. That makes this extra safe, because if I'm getting chased by 3 and I want to tame 1, I can pull all 3 into the trap, eliminate the 2 that I don't want, and then tame the 1 that I do. But it just looks hilarious, and I thought that was good fun. Try and catch as many Rexes as you can. But that's the trap. That's how it works. It's pretty straightforward when you know how. Which is why I'm going to call that there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this tutorial, if you found it useful, please remember to like, subscribe and ring the notification bell. I'm super grateful for all the support, and it really is working wonders for my channel, so thank you very much. If you'd like to get more involved with the community, check out the links in the description as well. We've got Discord and things in there. It would be lovely to have you in the community. But until next time, you guys take care, and I'll catch you later. Cheerio.